So a lot of you are very concerned about the job market in Canada. Today I have researched and got a list of top 10 jobs in demand right now. So this data has been generated by Randstad, which is a reputed recruiting firm in Canada. So if you qualify for any of these jobs, you will not have a lot of difficulties finding a job in Canada. So without wasting any time, let's start with the video. So you know that this pandemic has caused disruption in the job market. A lot of people have lost their jobs, but there is a silver lining as well. Because of this pandemic, there are few jobs which are in demand right now, which were not very much in demand before the pandemic. So let's discuss top 10 jobs which are in demand right now. I'll be sharing the salary ranges as well so that you will have some idea. Before we start with the list, if you're coming for the first time, please do not go without subscribing the channel because we keep on posting videos related to Canada immigration and Canada jobs. Let's start with number one. So number one is very obvious, which is IT developers, IT consultants. So reason is very obvious. You know that we all are sitting at home, working from home. So our consumption to website and mobile apps has increased drastically. And this created a lot of dependency on the developers because a lot of businesses are moving to digital instead of physical stores, and they are creating their mobile apps as well. So be it web development, be it mobile application development, and to manage their backlogs, they need product owners, scrum master, product managers. So demand in IT has increased drastically. So salary range for IT domain is very lucrative. It ranges from 100,000 to 150,000, specifically if you are in development roles. So basically, if you are in IT domain, you will not have a lot of difficulties finding a job in Canada because compared to any other domain, job market is not bad in IT domain. There is still shortage of developers, app developers, web developers. It is the time that you're sitting at home, you have idle time. It is time that you upskill yourself. If you have basic knowledge of IT, let's say coding, agile, product management, agile development, it is time to brush up those skills and upskill yourself. And this is the time I should introduce you to the best platform to learn all those skills online, sitting at home. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. You can explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. It offers creative classes designed for real life and all circumstances that come with it. So you're sitting at home, let's say you are at very basic at Excel, you want to be at advanced level of Excel, you can go for a training on Excel. You want to go for digital marketing, you want to go for agile because there are a lot of jobs in demand for agile. You can go for a product management, you can go for a project management training. So there are thousands of trainings. There is no ads, so it will be worth your time. I can take my personal example. I was sitting at home and I had to redesign my website. You can check my website. It was designed by me after taking the class on Skillshare specifically, which comes at a very minimum rate, which is less than $10. But this video is sponsored. So first 1,000 subscribers of Canada Couple channel will get 2 months free subscription. So you can go there, you can learn any skill in next 2 months for free. So don't miss this opportunity. The first link in the description will get you 2 months free subscription. Click there and upskill yourself as much as possible. So second category is also very obvious. It is retail. Anything related to retail, maybe clerks, cashiers, because you know that everyone is sitting at home, no one is going to the restaurants, everyone is going to the retail store, cooking everything at home. So that has increased the sales drastically. So there is a huge demand for the grocery items and other items which are getting sold in the retail stores. Businesses are struggling to fulfill that demand because of the shortage of resources, because people were doing panic shopping as well previously, and still there are people who are stocking up because you never know what is going to happen in next 3-4 months. The situation is getting better, but still there is a huge demand in the retail industry. So the salary range is less, 30,000 to 50,000, but it is due to the fact that you don't need to be as skillful as IT person. So if you are joining Walmart or any other retail store, they will train you. You can be out of the college, you can be a fresher, you might be having 1 year, 2 year experience. They will train you, and after 2-3 days, you will be on the floor helping the customers and helping the store. On number 3, it's nursing and healthcare workers. That's also in demand, you know, but the nursing jobs are regulated job. You need a specific certification to be a nurse. As you know, there is an influx of COVID-19 patient in all the hospitals. There is a need of lot of nurses in every hospital right now. Patients are staying there for weeks and long term, like months and months in the hospital. That is one of the reasons why registered nurses are particularly in demand. And another reason reason is all those nurses who are working in the healthcare are not planning to shift their job during this pandemic. That's also adding up to the demand. But it is not necessary that if you don't have the nursing certification, you won't have any chance to get a job in healthcare. There are other profiles as well which are in demand. Let's say administrative tasks, because there are so many patients, so they need some support staff to enroll the patients, keeping their records and ordering the supplies. So even if you're not a registered nurse, there are jobs in demand specifically in healthcare, and the salary range will be $50,000 to $90,000. Obviously, if you're falling in the support staff, you will be on the lower side of the salary range, and if you're a registered nurse, you will be falling in the higher side of the salary range. Number 4, as I talked about, there is a demand in the retail stores. Now retail stores have to refresh their inventory constantly, and for that they will need someone to deliver the supplies to the store. Here truck drivers are playing an important role in the supply chain, from getting the supplies from the warehouse to the retail stores. They are the primary way to get the deliveries. On a usual situation, 1 to 2 deliveries happen in a retail store in a week, but in this pandemic, obviously more than 2, 3, 4 deliveries are happening. That is one of the reasons why truck drivers are in demand, specifically commercial licensed drivers. And the salary range is on the higher side because you need a specific license to be a commercial truck driver. Salary range is around 17 to 90,000, but it depends on the route as well. If the truck driver is crossing the border, let's say from US to Canada, their salary can go as high as $140,000 per annum. It's a risky job, that's why the salary range is high. Number 5, call center representatives. You know that we all are sitting at home, we have a lot of time, so everyone is calling their bank, their internet company, everyone is calling the customer care for some or the other reason. And that is one of the reasons why there is a surge in the number of calls every call center is receiving now. And along with that, live chat and email support staff is also in demand. And it is increasing because all of us are asking some questions or canceling our order or doing online orders. So all of that is adding up to call center jobs demand. And this is happening specifically in travel industry, hotel industry, because they are most impacted due to this pandemic. So everyone is canceling their flight or trying to book the flight, canceling the hotel booking. So they are struggling with that. Good thing about these jobs is you can work from home. If you have a computer, you have a phone, you have internet, the teams can train you within a week or so, and then you'll be up and running. You can start attending calls from your home. Salary range is on the lower side, but there is a reason of that. You know that it is not high skilled job as compared to a developer. So salary range is from $30,000 to $50,000, but it can go high if you're on the senior roles. Next is advertising and marketing managers. You know, the sales have dropped for a lot of business dramatically, and that is one of the reasons why businesses are adapting to new ways of increasing the sale, and that is one of the reasons why digital marketers are in demand right now. Every business is pivoting to online channels to find new customer and sales, because they will have to be agile to survive in the business. They will have to go online. You must have seen so many physical stores move to digital stores. They have their website, they have the mobile app right now, and you must have seen so many ads on Facebook and Instagram right now as well. So that is one of the reasons why there is a paradigm shift from physical to digital. All the businesses now have specific budget for digital marketing, social media marketing, online and video advertising, and that makes this job very lucrative. Salary range is from $60,000 to $100,000, and it's increasing every month. Next is accountant and financial professionals. So all the businesses and employees who are impacted due to this pandemic are looking for a financial advice to survive. People are deferring their mortgages, they are looking for TFSA, RRSPs, and finding new ways to save taxes. Companies who are in losses are trying to cut cost. They are going to the accountants and financial professionals to get expert advice on that. Salary range is from $70,000 to $100,000. On number 8, it's help desk and IT support. Most of us are working from home. You know that initially we struggled for VPN, for internal softwares, for video conferencing, because it was a big change for all of us. So we were calling the help desk, IT support, and obviously there will be shortage of the IT support to manage the increase of complaints and requests that they were getting. And it is not a short-term thing. Mostly the business are thinking that they should switch to remote working culture, and that will increase the help desk and IT support jobs in demand. Because if the employees need to be productive, they need to make sure that VPN is working, all the softwares are working, and if there will be any issue, the only team they can contact is the IT support. Salary range is also from $45,000 to $65,000, and it will increase in future for sure. On number 9, warehouse workers. As I mentioned that the retail stores were struggling to constantly refilling the inventory. They were taking help from the truck drivers who were taking all the supplies from the warehouse. Now the demand in the warehouse support staff has also increased because the inventory is moving constantly from the warehouse to the retail stores. So there is a high demand of pickers and packers and support staff in warehouses. Another reason is the online sales have increased drastically. You must be aware how many times you have ordered from Amazon sitting at home, right? We all have started buying online instead of going to the store. So all those items are being fulfilled by the warehouses directly to ship to your home, which increase the demand in warehouse support workers. Salary range is 40 to 60,000 and not a lot of skills are needed. They can train you within a week, and so you will be up and running in a week and doing your job in the warehouse. Now at number 10 comes the manufacturing engineers. So to complete this cycle of supply chain, you need the warehouse workers, you need retail stores, you need truck drivers, and you need manufacturing engineers to ramp up the production of healthcare supplies. Because you know there is a shortage of healthcare supplies and personal protection equipment, which is PPE. The shortage is so severe that the breweries and cosmetic companies are now producing hand sanitizers and even the ventilators. Salary range for manufacturing engineers is from $65,000 to $85,000. So that was all about the top 10 jobs in demand right now. I hope that was helpful for you. The only recommendation I will give you is to utilize this time that you're sitting at home. You have some extra time. Learn a new skill and do not forget to utilize that 2 months free trial period of Skillshare. At last, if you like the video, do not go without liking the video. Comment down below if you have any questions. Subscribe the channel, press the bell icon so that you keep on getting videos about Canada immigration. If you like watching vlogs, we have a vlog channel as well. You can subscribe that channel. We keep posting videos about life in Canada, and we put English subtitles as well so that our English speaking audience can also understand those fun life in Canada related videos. Stay safe, keep learning. Till next time, stick around.